Great and exceptional day. Alrighty. This was my man. Okay, so anyways, it's Friday. Doing my best to go live as much as possible while I have this extra time on my hands. But I was just watching, and the main reason why I got inspired to go live on YouTube on my cell phone was because I was just watching a video. Shout out to the creator. Her name is Simone, Social Simone. So check her out. And she made a video in regards to restaurants got too greedy, too expensive. Now they're empty. And so the last time I went out, it's about 2 weeks ago to a restaurant, and they spent about $100. Excuse me, and then another restaurant about $80. Um, and I know if I would have went by myself, I would have spent about $50 to $60. And without the drinks, if I'm lucky, without drinks, it still probably would have been $40 to $50 by myself. But me, at a reasonable restaurant, not an expensive restaurant, a reasonable restaurant, and just have a water and a Coke. Even though I really don't like drinking Coke unless it's like I don't drink soda unless I have I'm a old school rum and Coke kind of drinker. But anyways, the moral of the story is just saw on this video this person for two pizza pies in New York City paid $82 without tip. Bear in mind. Um, because for each pizza pie, it was basically $30 for the pizza pie. And then, of course, you got the egregious taxes. And I think you got gratuity because a lot of times when you go to any major city, gratuity is included within the within the um, within the meal and whatnot, so that the staff is guaranteed a tip and whatnot. And I can't get mad at that because I'm just like, okay, well, to even work in these major cities at a restaurant, because all the major cities nowadays, unless it's like a small mid-sized city like a Shreveport, Louisiana, or Richmond, Virginia, shout out to Richmond because that's where my dad's family's from, and rest in peace to D'Angelo because that's where D'Angelo is from, um, which I didn't know, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's like if it's not like a mid-sized Charlotte, North Carolina, Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina, if it's a New York City, Los Angeles, I mean, I always when I'm because I don't even though I live on the East Coast, but I love Los Angeles. So I'm in LA, I do my best to tip the waiters and waitresses because I know that living in LA is a very expensive city, and being working part of the working homeless in Los Angeles is very common. Heck, it's becoming common in all the major cities from LA to Seattle to New York City, heck, even in Atlanta, Georgia nowadays, in Miami, Florida, New Orleans, Louisiana, Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, because these major cities have gotten so expensive. But basically, the main reason for me doing this live is just it's like, hey, this is not to be outside season unless you have to be outside. And when I say this is not to be outside season, even if you're working right now, unless it's a birthday, a special occasion, or if you want to do date night, okay, cool, do that every 2 to 3 months instead of doing that every week or every month. Because the times that we're living in now, it's all about stacking and investing, stacking and investing, and paying off debt. It's really about those three things right now for regular everyday working people: save, invest, pay off debt, or whichever order. Well, obviously, I'm gonna go with honestly. Let's pay off debt, let's save, and then whatever's left, let's invest. Okay, because if once you pay off the debt, then that's more money for you to save and invest. So paying off the debt and when I say debt, meaning credit card debt, should be priority number one. I know it is for me right now. That's why it's like you're not going to see me traveling and being outside possibly for the rest of the year because this is just where we are economically. When people can, when groceries already costing a single person up to 100 to 80 dollars a week just to eat, and for families up to $300 to $500 a week. Now if they shop, hopefully they shopping at Costco, and then now that certain things aren't open, people don't have access to certain food benefits, so they have to go to food pantries and things of that nature. Honestly, if things get bad, I could unfortunately see more people stealing from grocery stores and convenience stores in order to eat. All right, just so that they can eat, because nowadays we're living in the days where people have to choose between eating, light bills, and paying rent and whatnot, and it's not a joke. So, anyways, that's all I really wanted to get into. This is not the time to be outside. This is the time to save up and thrive, pay off debt, and invest. That's the times that we're in. I just went live on Instagram talking about why I thought, for my generation, Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London was the best power couple in the celebrity realm and whatnot, because they were both hustlers, and they both came at things from a perspective of learning and earning and taking care of the family and thriving and elevating and innovating to the next level. Because I always say that's the sexiest thing on a female to me, when they have that kind of mindset. Looks are looks, but when they got that go get them hustlers mentality, be about their business mentality, man. The old school brothers be like, man, listen here. But anyways, but yeah, this isn't the time to be outside. So because now I see that people like comedians are going to suffer, people that concerts are going to suffer, because the financial bubble is popping slowly but surely. So the more TikTok videos I see of people talking about, you must have lost your freaking mind if you think, who would ever thought IHOP would have came expensive? I mean, that's just because if this continues, this could be the downfall of IHOP. I mean, you've seen so many Denny's close. We've seen, throughout the year 2024 and 2025, we've seen Outback close, Applebee's, TGI Fridays, Red Lobsters. A lot of these chain restaurants have closed down since the pandemic because people, one, the food at most of these places were mediocre at best and sucked. Two, the prices were crazy, and then three, people stopped going to them. I mean, I think the majority of the restaurants that are going to continuously thrive are not going to be the chain restaurants, but it's going to be the mom and pop restaurants, because those are known to have the best quality, even though not all of them, some but not all, are known to have the best quality and the better service, because they're more appreciative of you being there. So, because it's more of a family business and a family atmosphere. But anyways, at the end of the day, the point that I am making as I'm concluding this live is that it's not the time to be outside. It's the time to save money. It's the time to pay off debt, and it's the time to invest. And I'm not going to tell you what to invest in, but if you want to if you are a stock market investor, a crypto investor, individual retirement account investor, or you want to have an individual retirement account, especially nowadays, that's a nice vehicle to pull money from if things get that bad financially. All these years I've been preaching, make money moves or you're going to live broke like a fool. And now we're living in the times where if you made money moves, for the most part, you won't be broke like a fool. But that's just, that's my, I take money as serious as people take politics and sports and gaming. Okay. I can't put it any other way. So yeah, check out Stash, check out Acorn, Webull, crypto.com, Coinbase. I'll make money once you invest. You'll make money once you, I'll make money once you start investing. Then you'll make some money once you start up as well. The links will be in the description. So anyways, have a great weekend. It's Friday. As I always say, you did a great thing. And don't forget to check out my online store. Get your Larry's Anything Goes items. If you're a frequent traveler like I am, well, at least not until things get back to normal, but if you are a frequent traveler like I am, think about signing up with Planet Marketing and things of that nature. Links will be in the description. I'm just doing the residual income aspect of it by asking people to sign up. If you want to, then that's fine. I'll hook you up with the person, my director that signed me up for Planet Marketing, and go from there. But don't forget to check out my online Shopify store. All these links will be in the description. And if you want to contribute to the channel, hit up the Cash App, hit up the PayPal, and hit up the Venmo. Links will be in the description. Larry's Anything Goes LLC. And just thank you for everybody who ever watches, likes, and subscribes, and even comments on my videos. Whether it's positive or negative, it's good for the algorithm. I'm never going to argue with you, so you can say whatever you want to me online. I don't care. We're never going to meet in person, and I'm a grown man. I got better things to do in my life, so do what you got to do. But anyways, do the great thiefy things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Make money move so you can live broke like a fool, as it says in Spanish. Bienvenido a la vida. Welcome to the life. Tengo una buen día. Have a great day. And thank you mostly to the strangers who watch my content, like my stuff, and comment. Because like I said, when I see it, I don't know who you are. So that's why I say thank you to the strangers. You're like family to me, because people that call themselves friends and family, I don't really see them doing that when it comes to my content. So thank you guys, and have a great day.